Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to review the 2023 KTM RC 390. Keep in mind this is my opinion of the motorcycle. My 20-year-old self-opinion and my old man opinion are probably two completely different things. My first old man opinion that you may not agree with is that I feel like all sport bikes or crotch rockets are two-wheeled torture racks. If your opinion differs from mine, I'd love to hear about it in the comments down below. I'm not Valentino Rossi by any means, but I have been riding motorcycles since I was 4 years old. I tell you guys this just so you know that I have ridden lots of motorcycles. That being said, this is not my motorcycle. My woman Bridget ended up buying this bike for herself because she was doing track days on her 690 Duke, and she's kind of getting skilled enough to where we need to start messing with the suspension. And instead of spending, $2,000, $3,000 on the suspension for this thing, we figured let's just get a motorcycle that already has all the doodads that we'd want to put on it. And right now, the bike's going for $5,000 out the door, which for a motorcycle that has adjustable suspension is really cheap. The first place we went to is where we bought Bridget's 690 Duke, and it was painless, no issues. They didn't try and charge us the freight and setup, none of that. It was just out the door. It was $7,000. We went back to that same place, and the sales guy started arguing with me about freight and setup, so I walked out the door. He wanted to charge it and got kind of heated about it, and so I said, okay, bye. So we went to another dealership, and they were great about the freight and setup until when I was outside looking at Can-Ams and like side-by-sides and stuff, they tried to sell Bridget a $300 battery warranty, telling her that the battery cost $600 to replace. I don't know how these guys do this with a straight face, but I'm glad she let me know. I told them absolutely not. You can buy a lithium-ion battery for $100. Come on. But I digress. Here's a little walk around of the bike. Kind of funny, it's the only bike I've ever seen with feelers on the passenger pegs. Every fairing bike I've had has always been a pain in the rear to change the oil. With this little guy, you just have to remove this one piece of black plastic and you can get to everything. This is also pretty cool. It's the first motorcycle I've seen where from the factory everything is LED. I imagine that's different everywhere else in the world, but in the USA, it's not a common occurrence. The master plan for this bike is it's going to be a track bike only, just doing track days, so all this street stuff is going to come off anyway. The TFT dash is pretty slick, although why a motorcycle with 40 horsepower has all the traction control goodies that a 160 horsepower motorcycle has, I don't know, but whatever, it's on it. The specs to the 400 Ninja are fairly similar, so I was genuinely curious on which motorcycle was faster. I had not watched any videos or anything else, so this was a surprise to me. My buddy Jay owns the world's most clapped out 400 Ninja, and I figured if any Ninja, I would be able to beat this Ninja. Yeah, it's obvious. There's not a lot the KTM can do except wave goodbye in a straight line. But I'm not giving up. Let's try it one more time at 40. Pretty much same slap to the face. One more college try from a dead stop. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1. He got a bad launch from the stoplight, otherwise this would have been a lot more embarrassing. All-out speed may not be the 390's forte, but cornering and braking is. Is this a perfect motorcycle? No. No motorcycle is. For me personally, I would not buy it as a street bike because I feel like a monkey humping a football every time I ride it. Being scrunched up with bad knees is no fun. But I could be scrunched up for 20 minutes at a time going around our local go-kart tracks. That would be fun. So is this a bike for me? No, I told you it's not mine. But if you're looking for a bike to rip around the track and hone your two-wheeled skills, this will level you up for sure. It'll teach you more about cornering, braking, and body position than any big bike will because it's so forgiving. I would not have this as my primary motorcycle, but for a track day toy, it's a green thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and even leave a comment if you have any suggestions.